I see y'all hips moving back and forth right now. Y'all want to keep going, but we had to stop it. I know the vibe. I want to keep going too. All you gotta do is let me know. I DJ a whole set for free. Come to my house. I'm gonna give y'all my address.
No. What? No. Hush.
And we were gonna turn up together because I'm ready. I can do it. If y'all want to turn up with me before the summer's over, let me know. And we're gonna have a house party.
All you gotta do is go to Apple Music and type in Afro Beats.
Why don't you do that? The vibe's not gonna be there.
I actually did an Afro Beats playlist in my Pilates class this evening. So
the vibes would not be the same.
They were just fine. The girls had a great class.
I bet they did. But hold on. Tell me about that time you tried to do a New Orleans mix. How much of a fail it was about to be.
It wasn't ever going to be a fail.
My girl had 3 songs on there and said, hey, help me out. I said, I'm happy
It was like 12 songs on there. And it wasn't a fail.
At first?
And your music is too aggressive. Pilates is not meant to be done to fuck shit, tits, all that.
Hey, we cannot say those type of words in the beginning of the podcast. I'm learning about monetization right now. And those things just don't fly in the beginning of a YouTube adventure.
I'm telling you, that's why.
This is nuts.
Your playlist.
I'm trying to get us some paper.
Go back and bleep it out. It should say beep, beep, beep.
It should.
Make that sound effect.
The thing about it is, if I had a production assistant. So
I don't want that job.
You don't want the job?
No, I don't like that.
What job do you want?
The one that I have with this stuff.
You need to get this stuff up out of here too.
No, I don't. You need to get your stuff up out of here.
I do. You ain't lying. Welcome back, everybody. We
arguing over the flex space in the house.
Why the door open? She and I am your host, Beloved. And like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie
and Beloved, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing that happened on a Tuesday, well, damn it, since Monday. Pause. I got a new computer. All right. Let's stop the presses right now. Let's go ahead and break the third wall. I got a new computer. It's amazing. I love it right now. However, I cut the podcast mics on, got ready to record, and remembered.
He didn't have anything set up.
Damn. I forgot to adjust my settings on this new computer.
And he doesn't have the old computer.
The old computer's getting fixed. Thank you to everybody that was concerned about my old computer. It had a little heart problem, but we took it to the doctor, and the doctor said she's okay. We can revive her. We're going to put a stent in her heart, and she's going to come back better than ever. Oh,
Lord.
So I'm ready to get my old baby back. I'm still going to use this computer mainly for videos. The other computer will be for recording. So I'm going to separate the difference. I just thought about that on the fly too. What you mean why?
It makes no sense.
Because all of my stuff is on, all of my settings is saved.
Put the settings over there.
It's familiar, you know. People don't like change, right? And it's tough to change. So when I get something that's familiar, that's why a lot of y'all are staying with this same man that's been cheating on y'all for years because you don't like change. The emotions are familiar.
Maybe he's not cheating. Maybe he's just not.
What you mean? How you know that?
Something else.
Y'all argue. You separate for 3 days. He texts you for the first 2. You don't reply. He call you for the next day. You don't answer. Then the next day you try to go to sleep, and all of a sudden you roll over and say, I can't sleep. And that's how things happen.
You've been
and you
through
go
that before,
through that constant to me.
Yeah. That sounds very familiar to you, doesn't it?
You know, back in the day, I probably did something like that. But it takes 2 to tango. So somebody had to roll over and tell me they couldn't sleep.
Oh,
talk about it, Beloved. How you know I will. So that's what I'm saying. Change is a little bit fishy for us all. And I'm a victim of circumstances too. I don't want to change. I wanted a new computer, but man, I didn't know it came with so much aggressive change. I got to get into the groove of this thing. You know what I mean?
Married.
How was your week? Let's talk about this. Pause. Hit the button. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not even used to podding without certain stuff. I need the things, right? But anyway, I want to let everybody know who was concerned about me. I survived the Pilates 5. You know what I mean? My girl
People were
went,
concerned about you?
yeah, people reached out, said they were praying for me. People reached out, sent me DoorDash, thank you guys for doing that.
Who the fuck sent you DoorDash?
One of my little babies, you feel me? You know the vibes. I'm lying. Nobody sent me DoorDash. However, I did DoorDash a pizza.
I know you DoorDash the
That
pizza.
shit was god awful. We had it when we first bought the house. But Blake wanted, I want a chicken pizza. I said, you want a barbecue chicken pizza? He said, no, I want a chicken pizza. So I get the chicken pizza. It comes and it tastes like rubber bands. On a lot of levels. He smacked it though. He smacked it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck what are you eating this like this for? Ugh. But anyway, Blake and Shiloh, I survived. That tells me that I am a Renaissance dad. You know what I mean? I can basically do anything. I can be a single dad.
They didn't have a
kids.
choice.
What you mean?
They didn't have no choice but to survive.
No, I could have neglected them both. I could have neglected them and did whatever the hell I wanted to do. I could have went on about my way, let them fend for them, especially the boy. I could have let them fend for themselves.
In jail.
How?
Because I would have pressed charges.
You would have known. I would have.
My kids.
The day you got back, I would have cleaned them off real good, shined them up, and handed them to you. But everything went fine. I will say this. I learned something about myself. I think that I'm not discounting what anybody goes through. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Let me tell you why and what you have to do, what I learned. If you wake up and manage your time accordingly, you can beat the kids. I don't give a damn, you got 2 or 22. If you manage your time and you wake up and you beat them, you can do it. I woke up every morning like damn near.
It was just 2 mornings.
It don't matter. It don't matter. We were 2 or 22. It don't matter. Woke up every morning.
It was barely 48 hours.
Before the war began, I prepared myself. I wrote down my points of war and I said, this is where we're going to start. And I attacked it, right? So first, when I woke up, I was waking up at like 5:36 on the weekend. I'm like, let's do this shit, right? Oh, I'm getting up. First thing I do, get myself together. First thing. Because on the airplane, they say before you can help the kids, who you got to help? Yourself. So first thing I did, put my mask on first. I got myself together. I'm fully clothed now. Let's say I woke up at 6. By the time 6:40, I'm fully clothed and already eating breakfast. Now, at that time, the boy may or may not have gotten up. But if he did, the only thing he wants to do is watch TV in the morning. Like he's easy. But the girl really doesn't wake up until like 7:38. So I said, all right, cool. I had something to do Saturday around 7:30. She was still asleep. Went in there. You got to wake up, big mama. Woke her butt up, slapped a new diaper on her, put some clothes on, washed her up, put that all over ointment on. I didn't sit that backwards, but you get what I'm saying. Then got her ready to go. This now, it's about 7:45. I feed her. Bottles, baby food. Feed him. Waffles, sausages, juice. Now it's 8 o'clock.
And I've arranged childcare.
I'm sitting back
day.
And I thought to myself, India could never. It's exactly what went through my head.
India does.
You need to leave more often.
Every day.
No, you don't do it as efficient. You do it.
Nigga, you don't do it as efficient. Because if you did, you would have kept the kids
efficient
while you worked and not had the babysitter.
Now see, listen.
So I don't want to hear that shit.
Whoa. Let's just back up a little bit.
No.
Nobody.
If you were doing it as efficient, you would have done it while you were working and not needed.
I don't know a single person in the world that has children and have a full-time job that does not have childcare.
There are a lot of people there are a lot of women who stay home, have full-time jobs, and stay home with their kids.
Ain't no way. It ain't no lot. Look it up. Tell me how many a lot is.
I don't have to look it up. I know people who do that.
Don't worry about it. So you mean to tell me
I know people who do that.
Women stay at home with their kids.
Yes, especially when they're little and they don't want to send them to daycare. Yes.
So what's going on while they in meetings and stuff then?
The kids are there.
So they there. Attached to them? Like, what's the guy help me figure out?
Yes, you're the only one who think the kids have to go somewhere every time you have to do a task.
Nah, every time I'm like, if I'm working, all right, let's go ahead and dispel the rumor. Working from home is really working. Like, that's what they don't tell you. So if you're working from home, you're working. So that's what I'm saying. She said a lot. I need to know exactly the number of a lot of women who sit at home. Men too. Like, I'm not just putting it all on women. Let's say that. I need to know the number of people who can work from home full time, have a full-time kids, more than one. That's what we said. And still don't have to have childcare.
You do.
It's unbelievable.
I don't understand what's unbelievable about it. There are people with small children who work full time and stay at home. There are people
for how long though? But for how long?
I know people who stay at home with their kids because they're homeschooled and they work full time.
But homeschool. Hold on. They're of age, right?
Well, those are older kids. What I'm saying,
I'm talking about like babies.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm talking about babies because people don't want to send their babies to daycare.
Okay.
I'm talking about toddlers. Again, people don't want to send their babies to daycare. Not everybody is paying for childcare. You're paying for it if you have the means to, but not everybody has the means to. You deal with it. Women just deal with it.
Women, see, why does it have to be women?
Because it is. I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm baffled right now about this lie she's telling me.
I'm baffled at the fact that you act like you did a great job with the kids, but you always do a great job with the kids. But now you're making it seem like it was just some big feat
listen, I ain't
that you had to overcome, and I'm just confused.
It is. I'm me. First of all, hold on.
Oh, brother.
Saturday, I had to work. So we talked about this. Boom.
Exactly. And because I knew that he gets up, he was like, well, what am I supposed to do with Shiloh? Hold her.
While I'm at work?
Yes.
I don't have the type of job. I don't have the type of job where I can hold a kid.
He has the type of job where anybody would be understanding if the kid was there for a couple minutes. I literally had 2 babysitters.
But you didn't need that. You did that. You did that.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The homegirl said, why didn't he do that? I can keep both of them. And I said, I know you can. I don't know why he did it. And I text one at the last minute and I said, hey, you don't have to come. But I was already knee deep in work and I was like, I forgot to text you. But she came anyway, which was great because we love to see her. You know what I mean? That's our friend. But at the same time, we only needed one. Like you say that, but I talked to him. You know what I mean? But anyway, all that.
Well, it's because okay, so for one, you probably should have just switched the weekends that you were working. Like you didn't work last weekend.
I couldn't do that. So yeah.
You should have worked last weekend and not this weekend. So that was one thing. So he had to work, and then Blake had a basketball game. And I said, well, just skip the basketball game and let one sitter come over. And I just feel like when you don't have multiple kids, having to like travel with them and do all of that, it just feels like a lot. And that's part of me needing to be in control and worrying about everything. Obviously, I trust the people that came over here, but it just felt like a lot for one person. So that's why I split them up. I said, you take him to the basketball game. You stay here with Shiloh while Beard works.
It worked out. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to have the help. I'm always happy. We are blessed to have the type of help that we have. But at the same time, all we needed was one that day. All we needed was one. Well, let me get back to my story about you just saying that women just have this stay at home. You can work full time, stay at home, and then still conduct business with the kids as usual with no help. I'm just
trying to figure out why you think it's so far-fetched because women do that.
I just don't know many. You said it was a lot.
It is.
I mean, dire situations, I'm pretty sure that you got to do what you got to do. But I don't think it's a lot. I don't think that women are working full time. The number of women that are working full time corporate jobs.
It's delusion. We're
gonna look it up. I'm gonna keep arguing about it, but we'll table it and we'll put it on Instagram or something because we got to keep talking about it. Because now I want to know the number of women work full time, we have kids full time, and are single, them kid work. And when I say kid, I'm talking about between 7 months and a 2-year-old. So, but we'll see. But back to me and what I learned about myself. So the hardest part of having, beside the work schedule and all that, like she said, that was kind of easy. I could have rearranged, some things prior to knowing she was going to Pilates, but it was way too late to do that. However, the thing I learned about myself is the hardest part all weekend. I'm kind of playing, but the hardest part all weekend was this: having 2 kids and a Mustang. That shit was a pain in the ass. So she drove her own car to go to the Pilates conference because her dad bought us a crib for Shiloh. So we had to go pick up the crib for Shy, and he had to take her car. The crib wasn't fitting the Mustang. It's a big ass crib. Anyway, man, trying to put 2 kids. First of all, Blake's car seat is kind of small. It's almost converting over into a booster seat soon. But Shiloh's car seat, my girl has a car seat. So putting it in and out, getting it in and out of the car, it was about 105 degrees in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm sitting there piping sweat dripping all down my face. I look like I just got done running a marathon everywhere we went. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. So I talked about you all. Let me say this real fast. Every man I used to talk about, if I saw a man getting out of a minivan, I would say, bro, his life is over with. Got out of a minivan with 2 kids. I'm like, why you got a minivan with 2 kids? Your life is done. And then if you were getting out of a minivan with 2 kids and then you were going to work carrying a lunchbox, I really thought you've given up on life. You don't have an ounce of swag left. Like, it's over with. You wear tighty whities. Until I tried to put 2 kids in the back of their Mustang. I thought long and hard about getting me on Caravan. I looked up Dodge. I said, did Dodge still make a Caravan? I was about to, you know, you put your foot under the door and the door slide open. I looked it up. I was really intrigued. I almost bought me a minivan.
Okay, so I've been telling you that you need a new car.
I'm definitely getting a new car. I just say that I'm cool with having my car. Love my car to death. We just go ride in her car. It got so bad at one point, Saturdays when I went to pick up my computer. Man, I walked outside. I could have sworn I saw the devil twerking. Whew, I put her in that car. I almost called Enterprise. I said, this ain't going to work. I was about to rent me a van for the weekend. I got to do what I got to do. Give me a minivan.
What you got to do is get rid of the money. You ain't even got to get rid of it. You can keep it. It's paid off. You're eventually going to need another car.
You the type of person to pay something off, then just go get right back in debt just because you want something new.
You can trade it in. You can trade it in. It's in great condition. He would definitely get some money for it because the car is in great condition, with the exception of the dents that he put on the side of his car.
I was mad at her one day.
No, he just is not very good at backing up into parking spots and parking garages.
Whoa. We not going to do this.
And his perception is a bit off when it comes to backing up next to poles.
Only on my right side. It's the same. It's the same spot every time. But actually, how many wrecks she's been in, how many have I been in?
I got hit.
Oh my God. Keep going. Two of them
was with you. The fuck?
Nah.
2 of the car accidents were with you while you were driving.
What?
We got into a car accident. We've been
both by drunk drivers. We talked about it before. We talked about it.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
You need a new car.
I don't need a new car.
Kudos to you that you survived the weekend, and you think you did a hell of a job.
It's crazy how, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick up the load, lighten the load for her. And now you did a hell of a job. I do it every day. Yeah.
I do it every day.
You got help. I'm here.
And you don't help.
We always sneeze when we get on the
don't help.
I don't help with what?
During the day. You sit in the room and work.
I think that was a trade. I thought that was a trade-off, though. I think we need to make
It's not an equal trade-off when I have to work too.
Oh, but that's a choice. I'm about to sneeze.
It's a choice?
All you have to do is tell me
It's
you
a
don't want to
choice.
work. All you have to do is tell me tomorrow.
It's a choice.
How many hours did you work today? Watch this,
It
y'all.
was a choice.
How many hours you work? Anybody else, I'm going to tell you right now, that's the hardest thing about having your spouse as an employee. Is just put it out there. Anybody else I would have fired. I'm talking about a long time ago. I can't because I work with her.
He can fire me.
Think about how it's going.
He can fire me.
And what's going to happen?
Nothing. He can fire me.
She
He can fire me.
lied.
At this point, I think he need. It's an equal agreement. Like he needs me to work the job because
I said that today up until when I called you and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
And why would he ask me what I was doing when he knew that I was taking Blake to the museum today?
I couldn't even.
So I'm just trying to
wanted
figure
get
out.
mad.
So I don't play. I am customer service for his business. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but he has a really successful business
Just chill.
outside of what he does.
We gotta
And
go
so
on all
I'm
that.
customer service. And you know how he just sat here and said that he can't do the kids and work at the same time? Some kind of way, he expects me to be able to do the kids and work at the same time. So there's a little bit of confusion here, obviously, because I took the kids to the museum and we were at the museum for 3 hours. So I did customer service this morning up until we went to the museum. I went to the museum. I left the customer service phone at home and that was on accident. However,
You can't work with your spouse.
However, I still would not have been able to do customer service because we were at the museum.
Moral of
But
the
somehow, in his brain,
story.
he thinks
Yeah.
that I can still do customer service and be with the kids, but he can't do
Oh, I can.
his job and be with the kids. I don't know what the difference is. Would you care?
Oh,
What's the difference?
I can definitely tell you the difference.
I mean,
I can tell you the difference. Can I tell
other
you?
than the pay,
No, that's
what
not
you
even.
get paid to do your job. I'm just trying to figure out.
It's not even what
because when you have the kids
Okay,
and
talk
you're
about
doing
it.
customer service, you don't answer the phone
will.
because the kids are in the background.
I will sometimes. It just depends. I will. But I will.
And most of the time, I do, unless I'm in a place that's very loud. First of all, this is the last week of field trips. Some summer camps are still in right now. The museums are very loud.
This is a podcast. We all over the place right now. Oh, you know what we're talking
So
about. I'm sorry.
I just don't understand. With you, it's always tit for tat.
No,
I
it
keep
ain't
going
tit for tat.
tit for tat with you.
It ain't tip for tat.
It's always tit for tat.
I'm
You
going
sat
to.
down
I'm going to.
and
Right.
talked
Right.
about your weekend with the kids.
Oh,
and was
listen.
like, you could never.
You couldn't. I mean, the only thing you could do is get it out of that Mazda a lot faster. You gonna pop that damn car seat out and get the moving. Whoo! It got so bad trying to get in the Mustang where I had my whole body in the back seat. 1 foot, left foot, right foot hanging out the side. I was in there. But the thing about it, when I was walking through the mall, every time somebody saw me, they was like, they gave me one of those, like, two kids. And then I had my wedding ring on, so like, all right, at least he's not a single dad. You know what I mean? I could tell the vibes. I knew the energy. Go ahead.
Oh, what's my energy?
No, the energy of the people.
No, I'm telling you, since you knew the people, their energy.
Oh,
what's
you're
mine right now?
You just a hater. Hater on the front line. Big time.
It's just Leo's. It's Leo's. It's his.
I'm trying to get back to what I was getting to.
What are you getting to? Other than the fact that you like to go tit for tat.
No. I'm getting back to the work thing now. Hiring your significant other. Don't do it. It's a bad idea.
Fire me.
The only thing, no, I'm not gonna fire you.
Fire me.
If I believe that is something that I believe if both kids were school age, grade school age, I think she would do a hell of a job. But India will somehow find a way just to be busy, just because she wants to be busy.
I'm busy. I'm working. I'm planning an event. The event is in 3 weeks.
Give it up for you.
I'm teaching.
You see me hitting the button right now.
I'm teaching. I'm about to start recording videos and selling those. I'm busy. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you think I'm fake busy?
No,
Like,
listen,
it's the
I'm
confusion
okay
for
with
me.
that. But see, the thing about it is, if business dwindles, right? Or if something were to happen where the business gets a bad reputation, mainly because of customer service.
I
can't get done. Let me get done.
already, because you keep talking
But
about this.
I want to talk about it. I want to get done.
Finish.
Because
Finish.
if the business gets disrupted, gets a bad reputation because of customer service, and then you come to the customer service, the office manager, and you say, hey, what's going on? And they hit you with and you can't say anything to them because that's your wife. All you can do is walk off because, like I said, in my job, my 9 to 5, Barry, come here, let me talk to you. I want to ask you, why is the marketing like this? And if I say, what you mean why it's like that? It's because of you. I'm going to get it ushered out the next day. I can't usher my wife out. She's sitting here saying, oh, you can't, I don't care. Do what you
I've
need to do.
told him. I've already said this. I told him if he felt like he needed to hire somebody else that's going to be able to be present from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., then he should do that. I can't do that with my current lifestyle. And again,
so you need to quit
my
then.
customer service job is not a full-time job.
So therefore, it might be an amicable breakup. You know what I'm saying? I think this thing we may have come to an agreement on the podcast. I like this.
I'm not shaking your hand.
See, I'm willing to shake people's hand when I make a business deal. You can't even shake my hand. You want to quit, basically what you just said.
That
and
ain't what I
think you need
said.
to resign.
I'm just telling you that I have other things other than this. I can't
ladies,
sit here and do at the end of the day, yes, I help him with his business, but this is his business. This is his business. My name ain't on this business because he had started this business before Bear and I even knew each other.
Yeah.
Like when I met him, he was like, I have this business. I actually thought he was lying.
She thought I was lying.
Until he was like, nope, here, let me show you. This is what I do. Pull up website, da-da-da-da. This is how I do it. Cool. This is his business. So I told him, I said, listen, I can't focus on your business 100% of my time during the day. So if you feel like you need somebody else who can dedicate more time to it than what I'm currently able to offer, then do what you need to do. Because that business is the reason why I'm able to stay at home and not work a full-time corporate job. Because I don't want to go back to corporate. So I think he thinks I'll be mad. I'm not going to be mad. Do what you feel like you need to do. Today I had to take a kid to the museum.
And just ring it off the hook. I'm at work. So if you
but tomorrow morning, I don't have any plans.
See what I'm saying?
What I'm planning to do is I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to return the calls and do what I need to do.
And they sound crazy.
I have flex hours.
This is not. No, you don't.
I do.
Didn't even sound crazy. Just saying it out loud. Maybe itch right then. How so you know what? We've come to an agreement.
I have flex hours. That's all.
I never met an employee that tells their boss what to do. If you're out there right now, and if you can go to work and tell your boss, I got flex hours. I'm coming in tomorrow at 3:00 and I'm leaving at 5. And during the 3:00, I'm getting my nails, hair done. I might go to Target and buy me some Cantu. I can get some press-ons from Amazon, sit there and do them. But between 3 and 5, I'm going to catch up on all the work I missed because I really only need 2 hours to work. If you can go tell your boss that right now, give it up for you. Because I need it. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask you a question. Are they hiring? Because I need a job. Do not hire your significant other to work for you because it's hard.
I'm just really confused because
it's hard to fire them.
I don't even know why you feel that way because I have helped Bear out so much with this business.
No. I'm not saying you haven't.
No, because you acting, it's feeling like you don't appreciate me. That's what it's giving. It's giving. I don't appreciate you. If you don't,
See,
then yeah,
if you don't want
go
me, then
find
don't
you
talk to me. I'm
somebody
finna
else.
free you. Go
Free me. Because the people I talk to every day gets on my last
So,
nerves.
we're not gonna do that. No, not here. No, stop, chill. I might believe that out. I got serious.
And nobody
real.
knows what you do. Nobody knows what you do.
It doesn't matter. And that's what I'm saying. You give people something and they treat you shit like.
I really can't believe you sit here acting like this. I really can't. I'm actually quite flabbergasted. I'm taken aback. Taken aback.
Let me tell you, I said this before this podcast. If you go to India's class, Pilates class, on Monday, 6:30, 7:30. If you go do it, and then on Tuesday you see her, you say, "Ooh, girl, I enjoyed that little Pilates class." Her head is going to explode for one word.
Why would anybody say that? I didn't call your business little.
But
and then didn't compare it like that. Because I'm
say what I'm trying to say.
You can't say that because that's not a good comparison.
Let me tell you something, man.
What were you about to say, Big?
You can't say that about the people of the business when the people of the business are the bread and butter of the business.
You are acting so brand new right now.
What?
Do we need to go?
We can say it to one another.
So no, we
can say that. We can talk. Listen. She's taking it apart.
She's flabbergasted.
When I said we breaking down the third wall, she really kicked the mother down for the fifth wall. When I said the fifth wall has crumbled at this point because you can't just talk about the customers like that.
No, he is over here
customer service,
acting brand new.
Man,
I'm taken aback. I'm flabbergasted.
How many times y'all call Xfinity and you cuss them out? You talk bad to them, but the whole time the Xfinity worker was like, "All right, I'm sorry, Mr. Newsom. I'm sorry. I'm gonna help you out." But you know, as soon as they got off that phone, they said, "Man, that old BAN bitch ass, man, I can't stand that nigga, man. He used my face. He would talk like that about me." But they gonna come on the broadcast to see it. Neither here nor there. Let's move on. Now, do we have something else to talk about? But next time you want to leave, back to the kids. Next time you want to leave me with the kids, I'm calling Russell to the bullshit. I'm gonna send you a picture and say I'm missing. You ain't gonna find me. I'm gonna say I got kidnapped. Ain't nobody kidnapped the kids.
Your job
to leave me with the kids for a weekend.
Yes.
No, that's traditionally speaking from last week.
We are obviously not a traditional couple.
I don't know what we are at this point. Are we a couple?
He mad.
No, man.
He's a little flustered because he said I had bad customer service today. This is what this is doing.
No, I'm not.
And
mad.
I can't be bothered because
I've been mad. I've been mad on podcasts before, but this I know India, and you just can't tell her what to do. Blake is just like India, by the way, when it comes to I've never seen somebody so stubborn. And then he act like he don't hear you. Blake, hey man, get that water off the table. Blake, get that water off the table. Huh, Dan, what you say? She does shit just like that. So, like, I've never met a person so stubborn before, so I've given up on trying to. I've given up on even trying to,
Do you need a hug?
Help me explain.
Do you need a hug?
No, man, I need a customer service representative.
Come on. Come here.
I told you what I need. Hold on, what you doing? I'm in jail. I got just jail in my eye. Got this jam in my eye. Man, she's smooth as a mine. But I gotta talk about this. So Eddie did make me mad earlier today. Carly Russell. Next time you need the kids, I'm gone, girl. I miss it. Shit, I'm confident with what she look.
I don't even know what to do because normally I'm the one that's out here saying that I'm mad at him. Then he mad at me.
I promise I'm not mad though. That's the thing. I don't get mad.
But you was mad earlier today.
Oh, I was pissed off earlier today. Whew. I was hot. Matter of fact, I'm buttoning his collar some. We had to go run an errand today, so I put a little collar shirt on, made myself look a little better. You know what I mean? Indy comes home, right? She left. Now she went check the mailbox. I'm sitting there with both my kids still because somehow I got both of them still. I don't know how this works out. But
What is happening?
she bought me the kids. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, man, what's up? Like, Barrett. I said, what's up? All right, I got something to tell you. Come here, Blake. Come here, Blake. So me and Blake sitting there. I think you can go see Haunted Mansion. We whine a little bit.
That's not what I said.
We whine.
Get my words
all
right.
Hold on. I get your words right.
Get them right.
Rewind. On Friday, July 27th. How do I know the date of Friday? This is a good guess, right? Friday, July 28th. What 20? July 28th. I wake up. I say, Indy, no, it was the 20. It was the 27th. It came out Thursday that evening. I say, Indy, I'm gonna take Blake to the movie. Said, all right, cool. What time y'all going? I said, we probably can go about 5. You got something to do this evening? Nah, I ain't got nothing to do. What y'all going to see? I'm gonna take him to see Haunted Mansion. No, he ain't going. I said, Indy, but we already watched all the previews. I don't care what you watch. It's PG-13. Is he 13? You know what? Answering yes or no questions? No. Well, why do you think it's appropriate for you to take a 5-year-old to see a movie that's PG-13? And I'm like, you know what, man? You got it. And I walked off and went back to work. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the passion to argue about the Haunted Mansion. Fast forward to the day. She prances in like prime time, just scored a touchdown. Barrett, Blake, look, are you going to be scared of the Haunted Mansion if you see something like this? Tell them what you said exactly, because I don't want to miss your words. So tell them what you said.
There was something that happened that led up to this. So while I was in Atlanta,
get there.
I just
you got to talk about how bad the other movie was too. We get that second.
So I just Googled why is the Haunted Mansion rated PG-13. So we had the conversation on Thursday. I went to Atlanta on Friday. So when I got to Atlanta, I Googled why is the Haunted Mansion rated PG-13. Because he really likes the first Haunted Mansion, but that one is rated PG. And like he watches that one all the time. But we also went to Disney last February. He was terrified of the Haunted Mansion ride. So I really can't gauge it. He does like spooky things, like age-appropriate spooky things. He will definitely be into horror films when he gets of age.
Yeah, he's going to run to
them. And so when I Googled it basically just said that it was like the ghosts. I think there's like a certain scene in the movie with the ghost that's especially creepy. And that's pretty much all it led to. It didn't really say anything about language or anything like that. It was just pretty much...
It's a Disney movie.
The ghost. But that doesn't mean it's appropriate for a 5-year-old. There are other Disney movies that are for older children.
No. I was specifically talking about the language. Because you said there's no language. Disney movies tend to skew on the opposite side of bad language.
Okay. Well, and then I also read an article that it kind of just depends on your kid, and if they can handle spooky things, on whether or not you should let them see it. So, we have old college friends, and she took her 2 children to see the movie yesterday, I believe. The daughter, I think, is in middle school, but the son is younger than Blake. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay. I just messaged her. I was like, hey, how's the movie? Blake really wants to go see it. I
didn't know they saw Haunted Mansion, though. I watched the story.
Yeah, that's what they went to see.
Okay.
After she was like, Haunted Mansion, she was like, it was a great movie.
Oh, okay.
So I said, hey, how's the movie? Blake really wants to go see it, but, it's rated PG-13. And, I don't normally let him watch PG-13 movies. And, she was like, it was a really cute movie. It was cool. He wasn't really scared. The oldest was more scared than he was, but he's also like 4. So it really wasn't connecting, for him to be scared.
And Joe, his daddy, he ain't scared anyway.
None of the stuff was really necessarily scary, just more so creepy. So like the creepy ghost figures. But I saw a part in the Haunted Mansion that he was watching earlier today where they came up out the swamp or whatever.
He saw
and
that
looks
already.
Creepy too. So I'm assuming that it's comparable to that. I don't know. So that's when I came back and I was like, hey, I just want to be sure that because he'll watch something, get scared, and then he wants to sleep in our bed, and that's what we're not going to do. So I told him, if you take him to go see it, he gets scared and he comes back that night, you're going to go sleep in his bed.
All right. And so my whole complaint about this was, why couldn't you take my word about it? When I told you at least 3 times, we've already watched the previews. We watched every trailer. Because they got multiple trailers, right? They got the regular and they got the extended. We watched the extended trailer. He didn't get scared. He saw the ghosts. He laughed. He didn't get scared. But it took for somebody else to come verify.
I don't know. I told you I looked it up on Friday. So I was going to bring it up anyway when I got back. I just forgot to on Saturday.
The only reason why I didn't blow a gasket is because of the person it was. Had you told me any, Keisha off the street told you it was cool to see it, then I'd have been fire hot. This person that we're talking about
is a very cautious
mom. Yeah,
she's a very cautious mom, and that is why I reached out to her.
I'm like, all right, in essence, I said your name. In essence, let the kids go. Then, all right, I trust her judgment. I guess she trusts Essence more than she trusts me, which is cool.
Oh, hell.
Because I would trust Essence
more than you.
You're
getting on my nerves tonight. You're getting on my damn nerves.
But all that being said, it made me so mad that I pled my case. I said, indeed, we saw the trailer. You didn't plead your case.
You didn't.
Because I don't think I need to explain myself that much.
Okay, so what
after I told you twice.
You didn't tell me twice.
You just want to argue tonight.
You didn't tell me that he saw the trailer until today.
I'm going to eat this microphone. I'm going to bite it. I told you.
Hey, man, it's late.
If y'all are listening to this right now, just go to YouTube. Just look at it. Look at everything. Look at the body language. Look at the facial expressions. Look at the clay face because she want to hit me. She beats me. Come on, man. I'm finna get out of here. I got it. Anyway, we just playing, y'all. But I'm for real about about that damn movie. It really upset me. And I just wanted to know why
I apologize for not trusting your judgment.
Why can't women take their husband's judgment?
But Bear has bad judgment
like
a lot of times when it comes to
and if he got scared, I would have slept with him.
He wants to be, you want to be cool dad so bad. And sometimes I just don't agree, with some of the things that you do to be cool dad. So I did have to take it with a grain of salt.
What is one thing you don't agree with?
The music that you let him listen to.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
It's inappropriate.
But the thing about it is, you said this out of your own mouth. You were cursing when you were 5 years old.
Which is why I don't want that to happen to my children.
Now watch this. I can let him listen to the edited versions of songs, explain to him why these songs are edited and the reason why he should not say these words, versus him hearing the songs out, him seeing his friends throw the bird, him hearing his friends curse, and then he's doing it too. Let me explain to my son why he shouldn't do these type of things. T.I. can say those type of words on you.
There are other rappers that he could listen to than the ones that you choose to let him
we can listen to T.I. right and T.I. and Nelly right now. I mean, it's just what he wants to listen to. I didn't make him do it.
One of Blake's favorite songs is Gucci Mane, Icy. And I love this song.
Jeezy on there. I didn't make him do it.
Jeezy's on the song. This is the one time where I would say that Gucci got off. Gucci's verse on Icy is better than Jeezy's verse.
I know she wants to argue tonight because she know how I feel about that.
Gucci slid on Icy. Okay.
That's what she wants to argue.
It's not debatable.
It is debatable. Start it off right now then.
Bear, I don't have to start it.
If it's so good.
I don't have to start it off.
If it's so good, you know the words. Verbatim.
I don't have to start it off, Bear.
But I can go. I got a house around my neck and my wrist don't chill. Every $250 a quarter.
And I'm gonna say, and all you hear is Blake little voice in the back. $250,000 in the backseat.
And you can't. I thought he slid, but you know Jeezy verse though. That was Jeezy.
Play the song, Beard.
No,
Play the song.
I did what I had to do.
We should actually tomorrow. We'll take a poll.
We ain't gotta take a poll.
Take a poll.
We
Take a poll on your.
We
take a
don't
poll
have to
on your
take a
Instagram
poll.
and say whose verse was better on Icy, Gucci's or Jeezy's.
I got
And
a
I'm a
house
Jeezy-
around my neck and my wrist on chill. Every time I smile, I think he says 250 in my grill. $250,000. All I do is talk. Come on, man, keep going. You don't even know the words.
Anyways,
Don't even know the words. She gonna say
the things that they're
crazy,
singing in that song, Blake shouldn't be singing.
He don't know what it mean.
You see what I'm talking about?
But
You see what I'm talking about?
if
You
he
don't know
asks
what I
you,
mean.
but if he does ask
It's
you,
like when I was younger. I believe I was in elementary or middle school. Middle school? I don't know. Elementary. Whatever. I was singing this happened on 2 occasions. I was in a car with my dad. And I was singing the first song was TLC Creep. I was in the backseat. So I creep.
yeah,
Yeah. He
sing
turned.
it.
My daddy is very hood. Turn this shit off. You don't know what you talking about. Where you creeping to? You don't even know what you talking about.
Creeping your ass to bed.
So he turned it off. Second time, I'm in high school and Laffy Taffy is on.
Oh, come
Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. And you know, his part, he's like, you can suck me for a long time. Oh my God.
on. Yeah, I do know about that. You ain't sucking
Oh,
nothing.
he went off.
Oh, he did?
Oh, he was pissed. The fuck is this shit?
But that's wild you were listening to that though.
Sucking what?
Yeah.
Turn it off.
So I will say this. There are some words that I pointed out that they say on songs that he can't say. And I said, you can't say that. I don't even want to talk about what it means, but you just can't say that word. And all he says is okay. And it was one simple word, like murk. And what dad, like, while they're bleeping out that, because he heard me say, the song is hurt. T.I. hurt, murk, put him in the dirt. Dad, why they say, why can't you say murk? I had explained to him what murk mean. We talked about it, but he knows that he can't say that.
But at the end of the day, there are appropriate songs for children to listen to.
No
we
Kid
do not
Bobs
have,
now,
but we do not have to listen to all the songs that we love just because we love them, and we know that they're inappropriate for children.
Yeah,
and we
I
also
agree.
know that we know that Black boys also get influenced by music as well.
That's true.
So if we know these things to be true, why
If
are
we
we
know
going
these
to
true self-evident,
continue to act like we don't know them to be true?
All right, you got it. But all I'm gonna say is, you don't know me. I'm gonna record a video of him performing these songs so y'all can see my boy get down. I have one more thing to talk about, so let's get off this real fast. I'm going to see the Haunted Mansion with my son tomorrow. Well, today. Today's Tuesday. We're going to see the Haunted Mansion today. She's really mad because she also wants to go.
Oh, I don't care.
But you did say that.
I mean, I said, yeah, I want to go, but I'm also not going to take Shiloh and we don't have a babysitter. So
You can't
again,
take
I
it.
don't care.
You can take it.
No.
She go. Anyway, let's talk about this current event and get the hell on about it real fast. Summer Walker. You saw that? I sent it to you. Don't say you didn't read it.
I didn't. I don't know what you sent me. What you sent me?
And this is another thing to make. She takes work. Everything that she does besides Pilates is a game. Pilates and
Bear,
kids.
I will
If it's
send
not-
you something on Instagram and you won't look at it until 3 days later.
If it got to
So
do with
what
work.
exactly are you talking about?
But if it has to do with
Bear,
work,
it
then
never
I'm
says,
locked
hey,
in.
Bear, I'm sending you this.
Man, I ain't
for
just showing
work.
you. I'm not
Like, what are
sending
you
you this
talking
stuff.
about?
The stuff I send you, I'm not sending you it to be like, oh girl, did you see Summer Walker?
And hell,
I'm
most
not
of the
doing
time
that.
he sent me stuff, it's sports.
Yeah, I do.
So sometimes I just glaze over that.
But when it's not sports, I'm sending
So
you
how am I
stuff.
supposed to know what you
specifically
mixing
for the
in? Like
anyway.
he'll send me 10 things in one day. Ask me, did you get the stuff for the podcast? Nigga, which one?
Hey, this stuff.
Which one? I
Look,
heard what happened
review
to
the
Summer
tape.
Walker.
Her and Lil Meech broke up because he cheated on her again. Now, the thing that I want to call out is women sometimes, well, I'm gonna put everybody in the bucket. So women sometimes have unrealistic expectations. When she found out that he cheated on her, she posted a clip from when she was on Carisha Please, and she was saying that, yeah, when my man cheated on me and I found out and I have all the proof and I bring it to him, I basically say, all right, now that you were caught, I have all the proof right here. We can still be together. However, is there anything else you want to tell me? And at that point, I let him get everything out on the table. But if he doesn't and I find out, then it's over with. File on the play. Nobody's going to tell on themselves. I'm going to put it out there for every lady who may think otherwise. If you catch your man red-handed and then you ask him, I got the text message right here. Tell me the truth, be honest. Did you sleep with her? Because I see it. Matter of fact, I see y'all naked on this phone. Did y'all do something? And you're like, yeah. All right, cool. We can work this out. However, is there anybody else or anything else I need to be concerned with? He's going to say no every time. No man, or no person, no woman.
But I'm confused because you just said that she said that it had to be if he does it again. But you said that this is his second time cheating on her, right?
No. So you're mixing two things up right now. What I'm saying is she posted that clip and basically was like, hey, I gave him a chance to put everything out on the table right there, but he didn't do it. Nobody's going to do it. That's what I mean by having unrealistic expectations. You catch somebody doing something. You catch somebody robbing a bank. Hey, in this cash register, there was $10,000 and I see it's $8,000 missing and we found $4,000 on you. You sure you don't know what happened to the other $4?
It's amazing to me.
I don't know what happened to the other $4. I'm going to give you a chance to tell me you know what happened to the other $4 and I can let you go free.
It's amazing to me that instead of you just saying he should have just been honest, you give him an excuse.
I'm not giving him an excuse. I'm saying
that, well, I mean, she knew he wouldn't go to
100% not saying that. What I'm saying is...
hold him accountable. Hold him accountable, Barrett.
Don't leave it out there.
Hear all this other
Don't leave
stuff.
it out there.
No, not until you hold him accountable.
I'm not talking...
He should have just said, he should have told the truth.
You need to read the Bible because let me tell you what. It's a part of the Bible where Jesus speaks in analogies the whole time. Like, it's all he's doing. Parables. He's speaking in parables the entire time. My girl takes everything so little. Hey, water's wet. Sure is. It's so wet when you put your hand in it, it was dripping off. We know water's wet. You're just a literal being.
I am very literal.
He should have been.
You know what? I'll be surprised the day you come on this podcast and you hold a nigga accountable. Hold a man accountable first before your analogies.
I just said that he should have kept it real.
No, after I pointed it out.
No, you missing the point. That interview was well before. I don't know when it. You know what? I don't know how long cuz been cheating on her. He could have been cheating on her the whole time. So you're right. He should have kept it real. But she's also crazy to think somebody's finna just, hey, I caught you cheating. Here's the evidence. Give me some more. You remember back in the day, boy, we used to ask the dumbest questions, right? Back in the high school days. You used to catch a girl cheating on you, and the first thing you said was it better than mine? Was it? You never heard nobody ask you that before?
No.
Shady boy, you should.
Because I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated.
I saw you. You're right. I did say it. Well, you know people that have. Say you know people that cheated?
Women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they did you hold them accountable?
Hold them accountable for what? For cheating?
All right, y'all. See, I told you, her and Blake do the same. Okay. Her and Blake do the same stuff. I told y'all. And she just proved it to me.
Okay, so that was it was so long ago. And I was such a different person back then. I didn't hold her accountable in the ways that I would have held her accountable today.
Nuts. Please.
Because back then we were young. So it's just like, do your thing. This is your business. But now I'm a more responsible friend, and I do hold my friends accountable, just like I hope that they would hold me accountable. You know?
What would you tell your friends?
It's a gnat in here, y'all.
It's a gnat in here. I'm just feeling through the whole. I'm probably not dirty either. So what happened? They're building other houses around ours, and they just bust these. This is woods right beside our house, and every time we open the door, I feel like just the swarm of gnats is flying. Anyway, if you knew your friend was cheating, what would you tell her? How would you hold her accountable? Since you want me to hold people accountable.
It's okay.
How would you hold your friend accountable? I want to know. And for all the guys
I would just tell her to just end it, like with whoever she was cheating on.
Would you tell her just end it, or would you tell her to be honest? I see how you mixing up words right now. I know what you're doing.
Depends on if she likes the guy she cheating with more.
So she should only tell. She should only tell the guy the truth if she likes the other guy more, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's what you just said, though.
No, I'm just saying.
So
I said end it. I tell the truth regardless. But
so what should she say?
Or you can just end it.
End it.
And
give us an example.
Get out scotch-free.
Give us an example
of what?
Of how you would end it, or how you would suggest she ended it. Let's role play this thing out before we leave.
I have fallen in love with another man. It's a song about that, ain't it? Isn't it a song?
There's plenty of songs about a lot of stuff. What
am I thinking of?
It's a blues song like that.
Is it?
I'm in love with a stripper. I've been there before too. We all been there, T-Pain.
Jasmine Sullivan?
I don't know. I'd love me some Jasmine Sullivan. Rest in peace to her mom too, but I don't know.
Or maybe she not in love with him. Hell, maybe she just don't like the way he putting it down. She had to go get it from somebody else.
So what you going? So is that a valid reason to cheat? Because his meat ain't working the way the other meat. He ain't tenderizing anything.
It may not be about the meat. Maybe
you just
he
said,
has good
my
sex.
God!
You automatically went to sex. I said.
Can I pause?
I didn't say.
You said maybe he's not putting it down. What does that mean?
Did I say put it down?
Oh. Whew. All right, you guys.
No, I mean, it's not necessarily just about sex. Maybe he is not.
That's why they nothing to fly right in your mouth. Because you're not putting it down. Man, tell the people where they can find you. You just, whoo. Face itching and everything this episode.
No. What if it's not just about the sex? Like, they say men
I didn't say
cheat.
it was.
That's good. Yes, you did.
You said it.
I didn't say that first. If I did, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm delusional at this point.
All I want to talk about.
But you know how they say
was the comment she made. We talked about cheat for
women cheat because it's something
ego and emo. We talked about this,
right? Exactly. So that could have been. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have. That's why I said.
I just asked, would you hold your friends accountable?
The situation where I knew that she was cheating was when we were a lot younger, like a whole lot younger. I'm not sure what I would do if I'm not sure what I would do if this was a situation, like a current situation. Because we're so much older now. And all of my friends really want to be, like the single ones really want to be married and settle down. And so I just couldn't imagine them going out and cheating because of how bad I know they want to be married right now.
I just want to make sure you're holding everybody to the same standards. Because, you said.
I am like the most...
Here we go.
I'm trying to see how my friends would describe me. But like, I kicked it with an old friend this past weekend at the Pilates conference. That's not how they, maybe, but it's going to be a lot of good qualities in there. I don't know what the hell your issue is tonight.
Keep going, man. Keep going with your good quality.
She wanted to point out the negativities. But she said that I've always told her the truth, and she's always hung around girls who were bad influences, and she has always appreciated the way that I have been honest with her on various situations, throughout our friendship. Even when she didn't want to hear it, it was helpful and helped her grow in ways that she has not been able to grow, within her other friendships. So
how difficult would it be for you to take advice from a friend if it's something you don't want to hear?
I take advice from my friends.
How difficult would it be? If a friend came to you and told you something that you thought was a brilliant idea, and they were like, this not. Would you be accepting of the information?
It might take me a while.
Yeah, okay. I know. All right, man, let's go ahead and get you over here. You so fake. Like your mama be telling me, you so fake. You faking tonight. I can imagine one of your friends coming to you telling you shouldn't get that Pilates reformer. You don't know nothing about Pilates, first of all. And this is a great reformer.
Oh, my friend's not going to do that.
See.
No, my friends are not going to do that.
Eddie, I love you, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can say it like you mean it, but don't say it at all.
She got mad at me one day because we were texting. And we started talking this. Oh, we should be.
This is a terrible episode, y'all.
It is. She got mad at me one day because we were texting. And she texted me, I love you. I text back, love you. She called me. You need to resend that text message. I what? You sound confused. What are you talking about? It's I love you. You say love you to your friends. Do I look like your friend or am I your wife? Bruh, I'm getting off the phone. See?
But it worked.
Tell the people.
I know what I needed because this weekend when I was in Atlanta, he remembered. I was like, I'm going to bed now. I love you. Said, talk to you in the morning. He's like, I love you too. That's what I wanted to hear all along. I love you makes me feel mushy inside. Love you, not so much.
Tell the people where they can find you, bro. Let's go.
Indian Jamboree.
This is a long episode.
On
I ain't got no buttons. I ain't got no sound effects. We just look. This was an episode. If you go back and listen to the first episode we did, this is just like that. If you missed that, this is what you loved. Because this is exactly like, I didn't even have nothing. Back in the day, we didn't have a phone. We just got on the microphone. We were going to talk about, I don't know, let's go. Now, we kind of got a structure, but...
next week will be better.
Yeah. I'm getting my computer back tomorrow. I miss my baby. Now, I got my new girl, but ain't nothing like that old thing, boy. Well, you go running back to that thing, don't you? Ooh, y'all know what I'm talking about. You get that old new girl, you think she everything you wanted. But then when you lay down at night, you smell the fragrance of that old thing. I got to go get her back. I'm talking about a computer. You can find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. I'm reading the Bible, parables.
Are you not acting like it?
Whoa.
First beginning of this episode.
Man, come on, it's Exodus.
You know
right
what?
Now.
Our therapist keeps telling him that he needs to regard his bride.
What they tell you at therapy that you gonna do it? I ain't seen you do nothing that a therapist has told you.
What?
I picked up the Bible and haven't put it down. She disregards me all the time.
That's not my issue with therapy. That's your issue with therapy.
It was something that happened in therapy. It even looked at the therapist like this. I said, this thing is off the shit. Anytime you can look at a therapist and do this, that means you have fallen off the train tracks. You're not getting back on them. So, BLove19. Share our podcast if you're nasty on all social platforms. Leave us a message at Share our podcast on Gmail. If you made it to the end of the episode,
God bless you.
You had a good time. If you didn't make it to the end of the episode, well, I kind of understand why. Either way, we messed with you the long way. And it's been real. It's been fun. I